Hey everybody, welcome back to In the Kitchen with Ken. Pam and I have been growing a garden this summer and it is doing great. The only problem is we are loaded with vegetables. And there's nothing wrong with that. You just got to figure out what to do with it. So looking at everything that we had on the counter the other night after going out there, Katie and I picked a bunch of stuff. I thought, maybe we could make some fresh salsa. So that's what I'm going to do today. We're going to start off, the only thing I didn't grow is this Vidalia onion. But we're going to just use half of it. And this is a real easy, quick, simple recipe. Really all you've got to do is cut everything up, and it's more kind of time consuming just chopping, and your hands get tired chopping everything. But you really want to cut everything up really fine and blend it all together. My little cherry tomatoes that I put in here, those I leave a little chunky just to give it a little texture. Take our other onion and put over here. But you really want to cut everything up nice and thin, and then just put it all together. I'm using 4 big boy tomatoes, about a dozen little cherry tomatoes, a bell pepper, 4 banana peppers, 5 cayenne peppers, a jalapeno, and my jalapenos were hot this year, but it adds really good heat to it. And then I've got a couple Roma tomatoes and some green Roma tomatoes too. I put a couple of green tomatoes in there just because it makes it a little sweet, gives it that little sweet taste from the green tomatoes. I love those things. We deep fried a bunch this year too, and they've been great. And then I've got 2 Anaheim chilies also. Just cut it up nice and fine. Now on my seeds, I'm going to leave all my seeds in just to leave that heat. The only thing that really has a lot of heat to it is that jalapeno, but it's really nice, good heat. We've just about finished up most of my peppers, and I'm cutting up my last few banana peppers. And I'm just pushing everything off to the side. But you really want to get these, I like having these peppers really diced up good. We've really been doing well with using everything from our garden this year. Tomatoes and cucumbers, making cucumber sandwiches and things, and it's really been a treat. And if you don't have a garden, this is the time of the year to get down to the farmers markets and take advantage of some of this locally produced vegetables. All right, now we're on our last little Roma tomato. We'll get it all good and diced up, and we'll get this mixed together. All right. Now that we've got everything together, we're just going to take it all. We're going to put it down in this bowl and mix it all together. We're going to hit it with 1/4 of a tablespoon of salt, and then 1/2 tablespoon of freshly ground pepper, and I'm going to squeeze a couple of limes on it too, and try to get all this juice that you can from all these tomatoes up too. It's good stuff. Bring it up here. We're going to hit it with our pepper, our salt, grab a couple of limes here. Roll them out and squeeze them in on top of this. Really get them in there. Now once you get all this mixed up, you can take it, put it in a couple of pints of mason jars. That's all we do with it. This mixture should make about 2 pints. All right, now we just give it a try. Oh, folks, that is delicious. That fresh garden taste, all those fresh tomatoes, fresh peppers, getting a little heat from that jalapeno. It is so good. Well, remember, take advantage of your farmers markets. Get out there and get some of these fresh vegetables. If you've got them at home in your own personal garden, I think that's great. Well, you have a good week. We'll see you next time on In the Kitchen with Ken. Bye now.